no towels in there. There's one washcloth and shit. It was bad. And out of the 10 of us that went, me and my buddy Tim were the only two that didn't trip acid that night. It was awful. But it was my birthday, so I got like hammered drunk.
Are you talking about Tim Deucey?
Yeah, I know. Timmy, yeah. He's a good boy.
Good.
He didn't. So, okay, I don't know why I went on. What's your story?
Oh, our shitty hotel story?
Yeah.
Okay. It was the night we were auditioning this one drummer, and he was his name was actually Sean. I was like, instantly when I knew his name was Sean, I was like, he can't be our guy, because we can't have two Seans in the band. So he comes down, I buy all this food, but usually this is how it goes down, Larry. I'm not going to lie to you. When I'm cooking and trying to do the band thing, and sometimes I'm not paying attention out there on the grill. I've had several grease fires out there, but so these were chicken wings, and they got cooked for about 10 minutes.
Nice.
We got shit-faced and we got hungry enough. We ate those raw chicken wings. And then we go the next day.
Raw chicken
oh, dude, literally raw, like cold. Just some fucking Tabasco on it.
No, wait, no. Cold or raw?
I mean, both.
Oh,
like, it was disgusting. But when you're crocked at 3 a.m. So the next night was the Mushroom Head concert. And Just Your Doom, for some reason, he lives at his mom's house, but he won't let anyone else stay there. So he didn't tell me that until I got to Greeley. He's like, you're going to have to rent a hotel room. I'm like, fuck, where am I going to go? What was it called? The Red Robin? Or
Yeah.
You signed
you
didn't,
off the wall.
he's like, no credit cards accepted. You signed in on a recipe card.
What? Okay.
And there's an Oriental gentleman leads us to the room. And, like, I'm terrified. Like, I got a hold of B-Rad and I was like, you're staying with me. I'm not staying here alone. There's, like, crack deals going on in the alley, like people getting knifed. And,
Yeah.
like, I was so worried. Like, I kept looking out the window to make sure no one was trying to steal my car.
This hotel had, like, butterflies on the walls.
It was like a Chomo palace.
The remote to the TV was actually drilled into the desk.
And the bathroom was, like, teeny tiny. So we
What
go to this.
What part of Greeley is this in?
Oh,
it's over there. What's that street?
10th Ave or 10th Street, something like that.
Okay, it's called the
It's
Red
over
Robin.
by all those used car dealerships. It's like Shadyville.
But
Okay.
they also had like 5 portable heaters in this thing, and not one of them worked.
So what we're saying is they owe Muslin some real money for plugging their fucking on this. Okay, go ahead.
No, this gets good though. So we get back from the Mushroom Head concert and we're crocked, man. Like, and everyone comes in there and like Just Your Doom was there and his hopefully ex-girlfriend and we're all chilling in there.
Why hopefully his ex-girlfriend?
The whole.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm
That
trying to get the
came-
story.
Yeah,
I'm gonna get the story,
yeah.
but go ahead. Just keep going.
So,
Sorry.
anyways, so we eventually I just passed out. When Brad's there and the butterflies, and I'm dreaming about the butterflies, Mallory. But anyways, we wake up in the morning, and I gotta go number 2. And all this nasty food, but that raw chicken and everything, it all comes out in this little bathroom. And then they didn't have any fucking trash cans in the room, and we had all these beers, like tons of beers
man.
stacked up. And
We
the
had
little
like a
Oriental
pyramid on
guy,
top of the table.
He knocks on the door, time to check out. And I'm like, well, do you have like a sack I can throw these beer bottles in? And he's like, no, I do it. So we go, and this is when I had interlock in my car, which it's when you've drank and you've
No,
had this,
we know what it is, you classy bastard.
yeah,
Go ahead.
It's called the DUI follies, but I didn't think I could even pass that. And so I'm trying to train B-Rad how to cheat it, like blow into the damn thing. And so we can't leave. And the Oriental guy goes in there. And what was it? I'll let Brad finish this because this gets funny.
Yeah, we were sitting there in the car, and all of a sudden we look over, and the Asian guy comes running out. He's like,
like leaning over, like he almost throwing up.
It smells like a raw chicken in there.
and we haven't got the car started yet, so we're like
And
trying
then he
not
looks
to watch
over at
him,
us and
but
he's
we're
like
looking
glaring at
away,
us,
like-
but we can't leave, so we just like turn like we don't see him. It was a bad night in a bad part of Greeley, man.
I come from where we eat a raw chicken every day. You a pussy.
Your stomach is a pussy. It was bad. Even I thought it was bad. And that's my own.
You realize they don't take credit cards because in case you die, they got to bury your ass. They don't want any record of you being there. You know what I mean? You fucker. I'd have insisted take my credit card or
They kept those little recipe cards in like a little box too.
Yeah,
Didn't they? Like,
just like a
Hello.
box.
Did you pay for the room?
Yeah, it was like, it was so cheap, dude. It was awesome. I'm not gonna lie, the price was amazing.
Well, for I mean, come on, dude. He's not.
I mean, the fact that we made it out there alive is, and I didn't get any bed bugs. So
Wasn't that the same night where I was puking on I-25 and waving into all the cop cars?
no, that wasn't the same night, asshole.
Oh.
That was another night, you drunken fudge zombie.
We did a show in Lamar. The first time we went down to the show in Lamar, I booked this room, and they get us hotel rooms. Well, when I get shit-faced, I
Oh
snore.
wait, speaking of that, don't your guest comedians down here get a free room?
Yeah.
Comedians, if you're listening, hook it up with this guy, man.
All right. Thank you. Well, thank you, sick one. Yeah, we actually do the rooms, and we pay them and everything.
I am the sick one of the sickest son.
So we go to Lamar, and when I get drunk, I snore. So my buddy Steve Young is the other comic, so I call him and I say, "Just give me."
Steve Young.
His name's Steve Young. Yeah.
Is he a quarterback?
No.
Retired Hall of Fame.
Nobody. He
Left-handed.
loves that joke. Let me tell you.
Oh.
So I call him and say, "I'll just pay for an extra room out of my own pocket." You know what I mean? So he can get some sleep out of respect. I don't
Dude,
know.
why are you so nice?
I don't know why they got us booked into a theme hotel.
Oh, yeah. Now we're talking.
You know what I mean? Like there's an orbital room and a cowboy room, and there's a honeymoon suite.
Like
Well,
on Sex Drive, that kind of cowboy?
exactly.
No way.
Exactly. So they go, there's only one room left. They go, which one? It's the honeymoon suite.
Yeah.
It just could be me, which is just sad. But I mean,
You and a big jar of Essel.
I rubbed one off just because, I mean, it just
You had to.
out of respect for the room.
You
You know what I
had
mean?
to-
This is what happens in this fucking room. But Steve, and we all think it's funny, I got the honeymoon suite, but he gets there after me, and I said, which one do they give you? The Patriot room.
Oh.
They have wooden Uncle Sam dolls everywhere. Oh, it was the creepiest fucking thing alive. It's like a horror movie, but I was like, I wouldn't stay in this room.
It's
I
like
don't.
Rob Zombie's fucking cabin.
Oh, it's if it was that nice.
Speaking of that, what does this guy look like? If Mick Shame's dad, he looks.
Yeah, I am the one.
Dad, I am the sun. I'm staring at your bung. We started calling him Al Zombie.
El Zombie. Be careful, that sounds like El Zombie. The Mexican dead one. Watch out, my friend. He is El Zombie. He will eat your brains and then sell them at the side of the road.
I just must say right now, I do not like the Raiders hat, but I like you, Al Zombie.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the Raiders fan.
I do like you, Al Zombie, and you have created a very fine specimen here. What is your name again?
I like how he won't let you touch him.
He's very afraid of affection from men.
I wouldn't be.
He's working through some trust issues.
You get a lot of Bronco stuff in here, which I like, by the way.
Yeah, I do.
Still a hardcore Bronco fan, huh?
Yeah.
Amen, brother. Amen.
Yeah. It's gonna be. Yeah, I am. I'm loyal.
What, you were scared to say it, or what? Are you?
Yeah, I just think we got to get some defense.
Yeah, we'll be okay.
We'll be all right.
We'll be fine. Hey, we got Peyton, but he's
Yeah.
bionic now, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it when he has to scramble, dude. Those little chicken legs are like,
Oh, bud.
oh, dude, you gotta love that.
I think he runs a 40 in like 10 minutes, that fucker. Smartest quarterback in the league, but that son of a bitch, my fat ass could Peyton Manning, but he just...
I know, that's so funny.
Every time he runs, I want to hear that music from Benny Hill. Dun, 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 you know? That's not funny. Actually, I want to hear when Tebow would run. Like circus music or something. Dun, 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 dun.
Hey, we're not gonna knock Tebow. That guy was a badass.
I love
wish
Tebow.
the team would pick him up. Hey, now we're in sports talk radio.
Yeah, we'll get out of it. You know what we should talk about?
No, we should talk about sweaty jock straps going around Mick James's forehead.
Hey, James, here's what I want to hear. I want to hear the story we've been avoiding all podcast.
About how Mick James became Mick Shames?
No. You know what I'm talking about.
About how he drove my van home from Denver and hit 5 curbs, but he gave me shit all the way up there when I was driving?
We should save that story for the next one.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Is he still relevant or no?
Well, the singer might get kind of offended, but well, fuck it. Let's just tell the fucking story.
Fuck you got 2 singers. You're fine. Hey, B-Rad. Hey, B-Rad. Guess what? He's got a promotion, bud. You're full time now, buddy. We're bringing you on full time. Comes with benefits. You don't have to sleep with Sean anymore. You get your own bedroom. It'd be nice.
No, but you know what? I would have to say is one thing that's really cool. Every time somebody fucks up and fingers himself out of this band, we end up getting somebody better.
That's awesome, man.
Like, we thought our old guy in the band, we thought if we lost him, we were totally fucked.
Okay.
And then, boom, we get... Actually, the coolest thing about Mick James, a lot of people don't know, he has a really, really good ear.
Yeah.
Like, he learned our songs off of the CD, and he's like, what really impressed me was when he's like, did you down tune to D on that? And I was like, how in the fuck would you know that if you didn't see us? And he knew, and like, he's got a really, really good ear.
That's awesome, man.
So, and just the fact that he's not 21, so he can't drink.
You got a designated driver. Is that where you're going
Well,
with that? You selfish
I
bastard?
tried that out, but he
It happens a lot, though.
he weasels out of that shit. But he's sober so he remembers a lot of these. Another thing about our band Moose is we are huge about freestyles. We actually do it at a lot of our concerts. Just a spur of the moment, we will actually do a live for you freestyle.
Okay, I mean, what do you mean freestyle?
Like we just make up a song on right then and there.
Like a fucking jingle, or what are you talking about?
No, it's like we're basically saying, okay, Hodie's half note. We're gonna make we're gonna make a song just for these fans that night.
Really?
Yeah.
Everything just comes off the top of our heads, no rehearsing.
Hey,
no
I've
nothing.
never
It just
came off the
goes.
top of your head. Well,
Slightly off the left, but not on top of it.
Went over the shoulder a little bit.
go on, brush your shoulder
I
off.
still got my protein shake. We're good.
Go on, brush your shoulder off.
Nice. Nice. So, let me ask you this. I asked B-Rad this. Where do you think the band's going to go, Sean? I mean, what do you...
Oh, Larry. Well, if it goes the way I'm thinking, you're going to be coming and seeing us at you're going to come to Red Rock's VIP style, buddy. That's the goal.
I'm going to be the guy heckling you. Tell the story. I'll still be wanting that story.
Let's push over
play
some
your
point.
Porter shitty song to tell me the story.
We will tell the story.
You don't have to. I don't want to. I don't want to. No, I don't want to pressure you into it. And the next morning you wake up with a hangover, and it's like when you called that girl you shouldn't, and then you're like,
Yeah.
we
Damn it.
gotta get all the
The
moose.
only difference between that and this is like a lot more people are listening.
People
But yeah, it's a sensitive matter, but it's funny as hell. And you know what? If we got
Hey, if
permission
you're-
from the other guy, we could definitely.
Okay.
So
we'll do a
That's
second
what I'm
podcast.
saying. Next one, yeah.
The next podcast, we get you back on. And
Pod before country.
you don't like
Remember
country
that.
music. You don't like country
No,
music at all.
it's just like pod before country.
Let me-
God and pod and country.
One thing I did want to ask you, B-Rad,
Yes,
do you work a day
really
job
is.
at all?
It is really huge.
I do. I actually travel. So
He travels
it's-
around and he sleeps with men. I mean, he spreads STDs, Larry. What else do you need to know?
My job should just be
Sounds like
I'm
a PR.
single. I'm on Plenty of Fish all the time.
Oh,
so
don't
you know,
plug that. I get home when he comes back.
Whoa.
Oh, it's
Are you on
funny,
Plenty of Fish? Are you on Plenty of
I am
Fish?
on Plenty of Fish.
What's your username, or how do they work that?
It's called Slave Driver.
No, B-Rad, what's your Plenty of Fish handle?
It's bullet under slash
dude, are you
9584.
No, don't.
Oh yeah.
No.
Bullet
yeah.
under
Oh,
slash
yeah.
9584.
This is communism right here. You should
I hope-
not be promoting that.
I hope some girl who's a listener to this
God.
show gets on and is like, B-Rad,
and has
There we
just
go,
loaded
there we
with
go.
fucking scabies and fucking herpes and rides you like a goddamn studded mule.
See, they always give me crap all the time for being
I
on
call
Fish
it his
Finder.
Fish
you
Finder.
know.
I'm like, dude,
Yeah.
settle down. Put the pole away.
you know
And
what?
You know what?
Good for you,
Some of
B-Rad.
these
Good for
girls,
you.
Some of these girls are not the girls you bring home to mommy.
Well, like Craigslist? You
Some
do
of these
Craigslist?
girls have their husbands banging on my door at 5 in the morning.
Well, no, hold on. Really?
Oh shit!
Oh,
that
yeah,
happen?
That happened. I'm not even going to go into that story.
Did you slip the wheelie to a married chick or what?
No, I actually didn't.
Okay.
She was gonna actually marry this guy like the week before, and then
But wasn't married yet.
yeah, and so she wanted a
Yeah.
reason to fuck it up, and she found a fucking perfect.
Found me like they always do.
Hey,
I finally found a reason. I don't need an excuse. I just want to lay with B-Rad and taste his salty juice.
I was going to do that lyric. B-Rad, is that insulting at all when a girl tells you she wants to fuck up her marriage and you're going to be the reason she does it? You're the guy she
not at all.
finds out?
I think that's flattering, but
I'll tell
that's
you,
just
flattering.
me, you know what
it's
I mean?
tough. It's
So-
tough when stuff like that happens because you get insulted a little bit. You know what insults me is I gained all my weight back, but then when I was losing weight, people around me started losing weight because it turns out I was their rock bottom. You know what I mean? Like when they found out that, how much do you weigh? Well, that's how much I weigh. Oh, fuck that. I got to start doing some sit-ups. You know what I mean? That was their rock bottom.
No one should ever badger a moose.
That's what I'm saying. We're good people. Good entities. Good entities.
I mean, badgering a moose